Today, we're digging into a specific case study.
That's right.
It's about how Beverage Distributor improved its business by working with a consulting firm, BDC.
Yeah, we have a transcript detailing their experience.
And our mission here is really to pull apart what made this partnership work so well. What were the key strategies? What can, you take away?
Exactly. Looking for those actionable insights behind the success story.
Okay, so let's kick things off with how BDC first approached them. Beverage Distributor really liked that it wasn't pushy.
Non-salesy.
Yeah, they felt BDC had genuine concern and actually useful ideas from the start.
That's interesting. They actually said something specific, didn't they?
They did. Quote, "I never felt like it was a salesman talking to me. I felt like you had some genuine concern and ideas that could really help our business," which makes it really easy to pull the trigger on this kind of stuff.
That right there, that initial trust, it's huge. It sets the stage for everything else. Less defensiveness, more openness.
Definitely. It sounds like it made them much more willing to listen.
Well, yeah, if you start off feeling understood, not sold to, you're going to be more receptive.
And part of what BDC brought was, technology solutions. Tech can be intimidating.
For sure, especially across different roles in a company.
Right. But Beverage Distributor pointed out that BDC was really good at explaining this complex stuff simply.
How simple are we talking?
Simple enough for everyone, warehouse staff, drivers, leadership. Everyone got it.
Okay, that's critical. Because if the people actually using the tech don't understand it or, feel talked down to.
It fails.
Exactly. Implementation just falls apart. Clarity gets everyone on board. Think about it. You need buy-in from the ground up.
Makes sense. So let's talk tangible results then. What actually improved?
Okay.
They mentioned better date code tracking. That led to improved inventory control. What does that mean in practice?
Well, better tracking means less product expiring on the shelf. Reduced waste.
Cost savings.
Big time, potentially. Plus, better use of warehouse space, more accurate stock levels. It's about efficiency. Proactive, not reactive.
Got it. Then there was a new driver check-in process. Seems small, but apparently it cut down delivery adjustments.
Yeah, fewer adjustments mean fewer mistakes.
Yeah.
Fewer discrepancies between what should be delivered and what is delivered.
So more accuracy.
More accuracy, happier customers, probably less admin chasing down errors. It just smooths out the logistics side.
Okay. And the third thing was improvements in accounting.
The fundamentals.
Making sure things were recorded correctly in the general ledger. Sounds basic, but important.
Absolutely essential. Clean books, reliable financial data, that's the bedrock. You can't make good decisions without it. It impacts everything from daily operations to long-term strategy.
What really stood out, though, was how both sides described the relationship.
Not just client-vendor.
No, they kept calling it a partnership. BDC even said, it isn't successful if we don't work together as a true partner. It's the ability to come in and be that trusted partner that can take your business to the next level.
That's the ideal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shared goals, mutual investment and success. It goes beyond just delivering a service.
It sounds like Beverage Distributor felt that too. They mentioned feeling really supported.
Customer centricity.
Yeah.
BDC making them feel like their success genuinely mattered.
How important is that feeling, that support?
Oh, it's vital. When a client feels genuinely supported, they trust more, they share more openly, problems included.
Right.
It helps you navigate challenges together, builds resilience in the relationship.
And looking ahead, they're both focused on continuous improvement. Things like automation, better reporting tools.
Always looking for the next step.
And BDC actively asking for feedback. That seems key.
It shows they're committed long-term and value the client's perspective for their own improvement too. It keeps the partnership alive and evolving.
So if we boil it all down, the success here wasn't just one thing. It was that practical, non-salesy start building trust.
Yep.
The skill to make complex things understandable for everyone.
Crucial.
Delivering clear, tangible wins in operations.
Measurable results.
A real sense of partnership, not just service.
That mutual investment.
And keeping the focus on the customer and what comes next. Continuous improvement.
That sums it up nicely. It's a powerful combination. Trust, clarity, results, partnership, and a forward-looking view.
So it makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
About those core elements, trust, clear communication, those shared goals. How could you bring more of that into your own collaborations, whether it's at work or somewhere else entirely? Just consider, what's one area where building a stronger, more genuine partnership could really make a difference for you? Something to mull over.
Good question.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.